Okay, as requested by one of you, we are gonna solve today 2023 January paper 2 and question 2. Okay, let's look at this. It says figure 1 shows triangle XYZ in which xy is equals to x plus 2, xz is equals to 2x plus 4, yz is equals to 2x minus 1, angle xyz is 60 degree. Okay, find the value of x. Give your answer in the form this where p and q are integers to be found. Okay, now we have to find the value of x. That means we have to form an equation. Now in order to find an equation, we have to use everything we know about a triangle. First of all, we know there's a SOHCAHTOA. Obviously those are uh, applicable to right angle triangle. We don't have a right angle triangle here, so no. Now we need to somehow relate the angle with the side. So what do we have for that? We have sine rule and cosine rule. Now which one do we use? Depends on what we have and what we need. What do we have? We have three sides and one angle. And what do we have to find? We basically have to get an equation so that we can find the value of x. Now what do we need? We need a relation between these four. Okay, now when do we use sine rule? We use sine rule when we need a relation between two sides and their opposite angle. Okay, or we can say two angles and their opposite sides. So we have three of these things and we need to find the fourth one. And we use cosine rule when we have three sides and one angle. Out of these four things, we will have the value of numeric value of three of them, and we would need to find the fourth one. Like for example, three sides are given, find the angle. Two sides and one of the angle is given, find the third side. Similarly, for the sine rule, two of the sides are given and one of their opposite angle is given, find the opposite angle of the other one. Okay, now looking at this, we can see that we need to find a relationship between three sides and one angle, which is this case. So that means we are going with cosine rule. Okay, okay, let's start. So since the angle is given, it depends on how you use the formula, because you can write the formula in like multiple ways. It depends on how comfortable you feel with it. I'm going to use the one given on the formula sheet, which is this. So cos 60 degree, the angle is equals to oh sorry, the opposite side of the angle given. So in our case, opposite side of the angle given is 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1 whole squared is equals to the remaining two sides, which are 2x plus 4 whole squared plus x plus 2 whole squared minus 2 bc. So b and c are the remaining two sides, does not matter which one in which order you write them. 2x plus 4 into x plus 2 whole squared, sorry, x plus 2 into cos 60 degree. Okay, now cos 60 degree is, make sure your unit of angle is degree, not radian. If you need to switch, you can just switch from, I believe, never mind, it's frozen. So cos 60 degree is half. So 4x squared, I'm going to take out the brackets. We are going to use a plus b whole squared is equals to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, and if you put a minus here, this becomes minus. Okay, so 4x squared minus 4x plus 1 is equals to 4x squared plus 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16x plus 4 4s are 16. This is the first one. Now for this one, x squared plus 4x plus 4 minus 2 into 2x times x is 2x squared, 2x times 2 is 4x, 4 times x is 4x, 4 times 2 is 8, and then we have half here, which is cos 60. Now this 2 and half cancels out, so let's simplify this. 4x squared minus 4x plus 1 is equals to this 4x squared, and we have x squared here, and then minus 2x squared here. So 4 plus 1 5, 5 minus 2 is 3x squared, plus 16x here plus 4x, that's 20x, and then minus 8x, so that's 12x. 16 plus 4 is 20, minus 8 is 12. So let's bring everything to one side. So x squared minus 16x minus 11 is equals to 0. Now looking at this, I can tell that we can't do middle term factorization, but we can still try out. Okay, so we can take the n terms, 11x squared. I'm going to remove, I'm only going to focus on this. So 11 means there's only, since it's a prime number, there's only one way to represent this. So there's no way by adding or subtracting we can make 16. 11 plus 1 is 12, 11 minus 1 is 16. Okay, so that means we can't do middle term factorization. So the other option is to solve it using quadratic equation, general formula. So ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. For this equation, the solution is x is equals to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. I'm not sure if formula sheet has this solution given, this formula given. You have to memorize it for your entire life, especially if you're taking pure maths. Okay, now x is equals to minus b, which is minus 16. So minus from the formula and then minus 16 here, plus minus square root of b squared, which is minus 16 squared, minus 4 times a is 1 here, so times 1 times c is minus 11 here, divided by 2a, a is 1. So let's simplify. X is equals to 16 plus minus square root of 16 squared is 256. This minus times minus, minus minus plus, this is 44 divided by 2. X is equals to 16 plus minus square root of 256 plus 44 is 300 divided by 2, and that means we can write it like this. Okay, before writing like this, maybe we can break this down. 16 plus minus. Now if you want to do it easily, you can just put it here. It will give you 10 root 3, or what you can do is 300, you know it's divisible by 2 squared, which is 4. So that means you have 4 times, or you can do it without calculator entirely. 150, you divide by 2 again, that's 75. Not divisible by 2 anymore. 7 plus 5 is 12, so divisible by 3. 25 divisible by 5 is equals to 5. So that means you can write it like this: 2 squared, these two, 5 squared times the remaining 3 divided by 2. So 16 plus minus 2 times 5 comes out, and then you have the 3 inside, divided by 2. 16 plus minus 10 root 3, same as what we got in the calculator. Now we can break this down: 16 by 2 plus minus 10 root 3 by 2, or you can take common from the top. You can take out 2 and then do the cancellation, but I prefer this way: 8 plus minus 5 root 3. Okay, find the value of x. So we have p plus q square root of 3. That was the format given in the question. Now let me write it here: p plus q root 3. Now we have to eliminate the negative 1, and we have to give a reason why. Okay, let's find the value of x in decimal format and see what happens. Okay, 8 plus 5 root 3 is equals to 16.66, which is a positive number, and value of 8 minus 5 square root of 3 is negative 0.66. Now what happens when the value of x is negative? You plug in that value, I don't know, maybe here. So 2 times minus 0.66 minus 1. So this is going to be a negative value. This is a negative value. You add it up, the whole thing is going to be a negative value. Your length cannot be a negative value or a 0 value. It always has to be greater than 0. So that means this value of x is not acceptable. So since 8 minus 5 root 3 is less than 0, therefore x is 8 plus 5 root 3. P is equals to 8 and Q is equals to 5.